Coming through it, yo, with this red eyeshadow, yo. Be ready. Hello! Meanwhile, on the other stage, we're back. Another great, very important week of very important music releases has hit us. Some of which, like this Demarco one, actually even leaked some time before. But now we finally can officially hear it, enjoy it, embrace it, and get our thoughts well together. Demarco being everyone's favorite walking meme and an all-time favorite pepperoni playboy. Now, in 2017, in this quite extended after-tour break and moving to LA, apparently found himself growing out of the clown role, or at least just becoming an adult. He's not also serious all of a sudden. He's still being quite a child man, as we all love him. But the also evident topics on this brand new LP, This Old Dog, they definitely take a lead here and are discussed widely, openly. It makes you forget the salad days, it makes you forget the fart jokes and grotesque humor, and embrace the retrospection of this beautiful adult melancholy. This album is much more soft and subtle and also very thought and worked through. It still contains all the nicely pop hooks and even goes back to the 2014 Salad Days album for some production tips. The melody motifs from that album do come through and enhance themselves even more now when Mac improved his music making skills and his music production skills. Instrumentally, This Old Dog album, here is a beautiful study book on Mac's favorite genres and favorite tunes. The key line on this album is for sure the beautiful, soft acoustic guitar melodies, plus quite casual Demarco style, very classic Demarco, so hated adjective, chill sounds. But they're also recently discovered or just never ever before added to the whole sound palette. Harmonicas, funky bass lines, stolen from some love-making hits from the 90s, synth lines, spacious, psyched up atmospherics, and everything else best from this album. Personal favorite instrumentals of mine go to the opener track with its 90s guitar tone, the title track, the next track, for its melancholic sad island ballad atmosphere, then this very stripped down, quiet and beautiful, very short track Sister, the perfect piano driven bridge of One More Love Song. On the level, of course, the instrumental of this track is so like it's perfect for the ready to get things to the between the sheets level. The synth line of this track is everything. And of course the spacious, huge instrumental psych, which has a more rockish vibe to it, on the extensive great track Moonlight on the River. The musical background on this long play is actually fantastic in my opinion. But yeah, mostly it feels like it was made to be perceived on a much more lyrical level in the first place. And the themes on this are so heartbreaking, so sad, so painful, full of sorrow. Yet it's also about coping with life and accepting the sorrowness of your past and present. Straight from the start of this thing, we have Mac addressing himself, looking in the mirror, looking at his not also in his early 20s self, reminding him none the other than his own father, relationship with whom aren't so perfect, so bright and happy, and you know, Father of the Year worthy. From all the interviews and all the sharings Mac gave out, this is quite well documented. Google that. And his family issues, they continue on to the point of getting quite teary. Even my favorite, the Sexy on the Level, lyrically deals with quite heavy stuff. And there's of course watching him fade away, the final word of the album where Mac tenderly exposes his emotions and his feelings towards his old man, who he actually never had around growing up, who's getting sick, real sick, some illness, and this song being like an extremely sad and raw ballad, farewell ballad. Though his father is actually fine now, and I guess they just have to continue live on knowing that those tracks exist and kind of cope with that, which is probably quite awkward, but you know, maybe it will be good for their family relationship, who knows. On the album, it's not all so sad. There's a couple of love songs, of course. There's a place for some goofy moments, like For the First Time track, but overall the emotional rawness of this release is omnipresent. This old dog is not only a personal growth, but a professional one as well. Demarco here seems to be relentlessly devoted to his craft. He mastered his minimal soundboards, all the instruments, all the mixing, all the engineering, all the songs sound right at their places, and even the shorter ones looking like filler material. They make you sit there, pay attention to them, and immerse yourself down into them. And he recorded his voice as if he's sitting right next to us in some sort of bar, making a conversation with us about love, life, family, death, and all those different things. The sound of this album almost abandons the lo-fi aesthetic, and it goes quite classy. It's less cluttered. There's no guitar fuzz, noises. The post-chill wave vibe fizzles out, making this old dog be perceived as something much more timeless. This album, it may lack the danceable grooves, the humor, the carelessness of Mac's previous art, but does it really matter? For me personally, I'm very pleased that Mac is showing his darker side and showing us a different side of his art. Opening up his thoughts and emotions, showing some real personal topics through quite implicit but beautiful lyricism. And if you do miss the carefree and easygoing, there's always plenty of material to get going with. What's for sure, Mac could seem like a slacker, but according to his quite extensive discography, he's a complete opposite of that. So yeah, I really like this release. I like this old dog. I can clearly see myself re-listening to it and loving some of the tracks, like Mac Demarco's best tracks ever. What do you guys think about this release? Let us know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to like and to share this video with people who might like this kind of music, or like Mac Demarco, or like this album, or don't like this album. Do it. Let's continue the conversation about this release in the comments. And we'd be really happy if you follow us on social media and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Adulthood and coping with life could be quite hard and could be quite depressing. And I think it's always important to stay like Mac Demarco, to stay quite childish yet just a bit more thoughtful, probably. It's a good way of coping with basically anything in life, I believe. Hope you guys doing well. More album reviews to come. We have plenty of more great albums to talk about. Have a good day. Bye bye. Peace off.